What's at stake for Mahomes this weekend, Stephen A?
Well, listen, if he doesn't play because of injury, nothing. But if he plays and he doesn't play well, then all the hoopla and Max Kellerman and everybody else has been giving him, we just might need to modify it just a touch. There is nothing to take away from the reality that Patrick Mahomes is great and phenomenal and a Super Bowl champion and a league MVP by the time he's 25. We got all of that. But for me, at this particular moment in time, when I look at a football world that walked around like they forgot about the greatness of Aaron Rodgers, who's about to win. Now he's showing up again. He's about to win league MVP. He's 37 years of age. In his 13th season, okay, this brother threw for 48 touchdowns, just 5 interceptions. He's in an NFC championship game. He might be in the Super Bowl come Monday. Okay? And, oh, by the way, if he ends up going against Patrick Mahomes and he beats Patrick Mahomes, what are we going to say then?
I know what you're going to say.
So my point is that that's the only issue. That's the only debate here. I don't want anybody to let's make sure we understand exactly where I'm coming from. Patrick Mahomes is phenomenal and great. He's a champion, a league MVP, all of those things. But this notion that, guess what? There's no need to discuss who's the best in the world. It is an insult to Aaron Rodgers to think that argument is closed. It is not closed.
That's a straw man argument because I always said that in other words, like it's a fake argument. Like I never dismissed Aaron Rodgers.
He knows what it means.
Aaron Rodgers was the best I'd ever seen until Patrick Mahomes. I still take Patrick Mahomes, but it's by a hair. Look, let me say this. This is what's on the line for Mahomes. If he doesn't play, and Aaron Rodgers goes on to win the Super Bowl, Stephen A. will crown Aaron Rodgers the best player in the world.
If he doesn't play this week, he's definitely going to play by the Super Bowl.
If he doesn't play this week, I'm telling you right now, he ain't going to be playing by the Super Bowl because they ain't going to win without Patrick Mahomes.
I agree with that, though.
He ain't just coming in. There's no trick play for Chad Henne at the last second by Andy Reid, a fake of a fake. That's not going to happen. They won't be in a position to win. I think that no one in the history of the NFL, at least in my lifetime, has ever started their career like Patrick Mahomes. The first time he was a starter, he threw 50 touchdowns to 12 interceptions. One MVP of the league, was one pre-snap penalty away from going to the Super Bowl, which I believe they would have won. The next season, he improved his touchdown-interception ratio and won Super Bowl MVP by calling his own number, dropping like 15 steps, and throwing a 60-yard bomb. The next year, this season, he was the leader for MVP throughout a lot of the season.
2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi.
Oh, please, Stephen A.
He was the front runner for MVP. Aaron Rodgers is going to win it. He deserved it. I just point out, Patrick Mahomes was 14-1 as a starter this year. Again, improved his touchdown-interception ratio. And here's the big thing for me, Jeff Saturday. It's the only time I've experienced this as a football fan. If he's healthy, I like his team to win the Super Bowl every year before the season starts. Patrick Mahomes is the only player I've ever seen, including Aaron Rodgers, who makes me feel that way. If Mahomes is healthy, I like the Chiefs. So, like, if he doesn't play, they lose. If he plays, I'm very confident they win.
You know, the greatest part about listening to you and just hearing the whole thing is I think we have Tom Brady still playing in an NFC championship game for his 14 championship games coming up this Sunday. So when we start talking about best in the world, all the different things, the man has rings on 2 different hands. I got Stephen A. yapping about Aaron Rodgers, who is, I think he's 1-3 in championship games. I'm hearing you tell me how all of a sudden Patrick Mahomes, who, by the way, was 1 completion from Jimmy Garoppolo away from maybe not having all the context that we talk about and where he is as a quarterback. The kid is a baller. Like that we have to crown him as the greatest of whatever is ridiculous when you have a guy who's playing for his 14th championship game, man. 14th. And by the way, he left where he did it for almost 20 years and he went to the first team and everybody, including you two, wrote him off about a month ago, said ain't no way to getting back. They were good to be 10 and whatever.
That's
this
false.
is what's expected. I can't even remember how many times this is what's expected. No. Listen, he has continued to ascend as the season has progressed, and you're talking about the 14th time he's taken his team and delivered. I don't care what numbers, how many touchdowns, how many interceptions, how many all those things. The bottom line is the guy who wins the most is still playing Sunday, and this is the talk we're having. Like, how about we don't move on until, because I know you've wanted to move on for many years, Max. You've been talking about the cliff for dang near 10 years, so I don't know where that cliff just keeps on going out, right? It's into yonder. I'm not sure when it hits, but I know there's no cliff right now because he's got his team about to the championship again.
Look, but here's the thing, Jeff.
So he didn't play. Listen, hold on. You don't think Tom Brady played fantastic this season?
Yes, especially considering his age. I wouldn't say he was a top 3 MVP candidate, but I did think he played very well. He's on a stacked team, both sides of the ball, but he still played very well, especially first year with a new team, different philosophy, COVID, can't practice. He deserves all the credit in the world. Bottom line is, he's in the NFC Championship game. Hats off to him. But let's be honest. Tom Brady, early in his career, though he won a lot right away, was not considered right away, oh, that's the best player in football. Patrick Mahomes had like Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre had a baby. The gunslinger stuff of Favre with the precision and mistake-free football of Rodgers, and he's winning like Brady. He's playing in the years, his third year. He's already almost been to 2 Super Bowls and won one.
You know why? You know why he wasn't looked upon like Patrick Mahomes? Because he's a 6th-round pick that the starter gets hurt, that he comes in. He wasn't already. Had that guy gotten drafted as the heir apparent to Drew Bledsoe, it would have been a whole different context for New England and what this was. I agree with you. New England won a bunch of games, but don't ever bypass where guys start in the game.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.